All right, so when we called and asked Rock Springs if we can come fish the creek this week, they said, listen, do us a favor, show everybody our ponds. They actually have, you got another fish? They actually have, I think, 5 total ponds here, but 3 of them have fish in the winter months. And we're on the big fish pond right now. Remember, there is no catch and release here. This is catch and keep. You pay by the pound. But there's a lot of fish here. And he's showing you what kind of fish you can catch down here.
Wow. Come on, he's hammered the fire minnow.
Rainbows of all sizes. Oh. There he is. Easy, buddy. We're gonna show you off to everybody if you just relax. Don't you want to be famous? Oh. All right, we give up on that guy. What we're talking about here is there's 3 different ponds, okay? The pond we're fishing in right now, the one directly below the hatchery they have right here, is the biggest fish. They call this the trophy pond. And there's some real big fish in here, okay? So you have this pond right here, all right? This is the big fish pond, medium-sized fish, smaller fish. You can park right up here. The whole goal of this place is so anybody, remember, we're in, I guess the nearest place, you're gonna have to Google this for some of you, is Peterstown, West Virginia, or Rich Creek, West Virginia, okay? If you live anywhere around here, I don't care if you live in Raleigh, if you live in Nashville, you live in Roanoke, you live in Charleston, it doesn't matter. Drive on up here for the day, take your family fishing for the weekend. You got an incredible winter atmosphere and a place to guarantee that your kids are gonna get hooked on fishing. The other thing we've seen a lot of, we talked to some guys that were here earlier today, a lot of old timers that come up here simply because they wanna have fun, catch a couple of fish,
I got a giant.
and
I got a giant.
have fish for dinner.
I got a giant on the fire minnow. I mean, it's fighting like a steelhead, dude. It's huge.
Oh man. Now Jared just caught his check. He got his check, and you know what he's doing? He's using it to go fishing. Look at this. I mean, this is just a great place to go. Now, the other thing we're gonna show you guys, if you wanna make a trip out of this, okay, down here we got 1, 2. These are cabins. Listen, we don't get paid to do this. They don't pay us to come here. They don't say we'll give you a free night stay. We paid to stay in Princeton tonight. You could stay right on the creek and go fishing in the morning, catch your fish here, cook them for dinner right there, so then you don't have to pay for dinner. It just shows you, great opportunity for those of all ages to come down here. If you're a first-time fisherman, you can get started here and have a great time doing so. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
I just got a tank. It doesn't even fit in the net.
Doesn't even fit in the net. I can see the fire minnow right there in his mouth. It just shows you, folks, don't come here without your credit card or a lot of cash, because there's some big fish in here. They're not gonna be cheap. But look at these fish. Whoa, easy, buddy.
Oh, he's not happy.
Thank you.
Not happy at all.
There he is.
So we're out here, and what we want to do is show you how to come out here and have a good time with your family. There's a couple different ways and rigs that I recommend to fish a pond setting like this. One of the easiest ways is going to be to fish our fire minnow, which is a minnow imitation. These are really good because we spend a lot of time making sure these can be an effective bait and have a lot of action. So if you see here, that bait wiggles like no other, but at the same time, that bait still is not delicate. So the fish aren't gonna just tear this apart. And I prefer to fish this on a jig head. So if you look at my rod here, I already have this on a jig head. And for a pond setting like this, you can cast it out there and reel it in. But if you're coming out with your family, you wanna see the action, you wanna see the strike, you gotta put it under a fire float. Got him. Oh, dude, it's a giant. It's a tank. It's a tank.
Looks like a brook, or is that a rainbow?
I don't know.
It's a rainbow.
Oh, my net's froze up. Wow. It's a fatty.
Just hold that bad boy up. Leave the bait in its mouth. You can see. He just chomped it.
Yeah, I'll show you here real quick. Take a look at that jig in his mouth with the fire minnow. Nice fish. So you'll see this is a nice rainbow. I didn't get bit instantly until I changed my depth. So if you're having trouble, just set deeper, set shallower, and switch it up until you can get a good bite. I got one. I got one. Oh, dude, it's fatty. It's a fatty. It's a fatty. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
Giants in here.
Might be the biggest fish of the day.
There's giants in here. I need a bigger net. What a fish. Talk about an epic place to come with your family. Imagine this as a gift. Look at this giant. So you saw me catch a few casting and retrieving with the fire minnow. Another tactic is our salmon eggs. These are yellow jackets. Only do this if you want to catch a fish, basically. You're gonna. Under the float, same rig, but if you want to be a little bit lazier, you can just cast it out there, let an egg ride under a float. And I'm using a small fire hook. I think it's a size 12. And we're just gonna put on one yellow jacket. These fish in this pond are getting so active. This small light wire hook is key for the egg to go on the hook really well. A big hook is no good. And like I said, this one you don't have to cast and retrieve. You just send it out there and wait for your float to go down.
It's already down.
Like I said, only do it if you want to catch a fish. It's a giant too. Oh my gosh. This is tank. You don't even fit in the net. You trout fishing or steelhead fishing?
Already.
Crazy. They fight so good in here. Oh my God. Come on back. Where's my net? Standing on it.
Today was an interesting day, and what I mean by that is part of our agreement with Trout Farm at Rock Springs in being able to come fish their creeks today was, guys, if you come fish our creeks, we would like you to promote our ponds and show people what a great opportunity we have here for those of all angler, all ages, and all different fishing abilities to have fun here on our banks year round. So that's what ended us up at the ponds here at Rock Creek. Now you'll see from the air here, there's 5 of them that are stocked with fish. Right now, only 3 of them have fish, which is fine. There's enough fish here, and they go in size. So the one all the way closest to the road where you park, smallest fish. Next one, middle-sized fish. Third one, where we wanted to go, has what you call tanks, and we're talking massive tanks. Fish anywhere from 2 up to 10 pounds. It even has 1 golden. You're gonna see the footage from the air here. We look down, there's 1 golden swimming around. He's waiting for you. He is the last golden they're gonna stock during the dead of the winter months. He may be gone tomorrow. He might be there for months. You never know. They can be very picky at times. Now, all of our fish today came right here in a place where we encourage you to come back with kids, with maybe your grandparents, or just those of you that want to catch fish for dinner. It's a great opportunity for you to come up, set up shop right on the bank. Remember, there is no fee to come fish these ponds. There is a fee if you catch a fish. Absolutely no throwbacks are allowed. These fish are $5 per pound, which means, hey, you can keep as many as you want. You just got to pay for those fish. But like we talked about in the video, phenomenal place for you to guarantee somebody is going to be hooked on fishing because they're going to catch as many fish as you want to pay for. Now, this is Trout Farm at Rock Springs, okay? We are roughly 15 minutes from Princeton right now. We're probably 30 from Blacksburg. We're probably an hour from Wytheville. Take a look on the map and find Peterstown, West Virginia, Ridge Creek, West Virginia, and look from there depending on where you are. That's where this place is, right up in the hollow where they have their own source of water. It's a spring and it keeps these cool year round, and these fish are waiting for you all year too. You got somebody you know wants to catch a fish for the first time, great opportunity to bring them right here. Now all of our fish today came on 2 baits. We used a brand new Fire minnow, and it was almost too easy with that one. And then we switched over to Potski Yellow Jackets. Anybody knows salmon eggs under a float can be phenomenal. That's why Jarrett uses Fire Float with his Fire Hook. Remember, we made these fire hooks for a reason. They're made to catch trout. They're made to fish our eggs. You want to catch fish? Bring these with you, or whatever your favorite bait is. Post up on the shore and catch as many trout here as you want to pay for. Potski products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Potski.com. And as a thank you for watching Potski Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.